Under Odin's sight, guided by Raven One and Valley's grace, they march forth to challenge fate's embrace. Undead shadows creep from darkness deep. Evil's grip tightens in our realms keep. Trials and tribulations at every bend, as they seek favor from gods to defend. In these dark times they stand tall against us, pure and the red. They heed the call with bravery and valor. They forge ahead to save Midgard from Ragnarok's dread. Swords flash in the frosty air as warriors battle with hearts laid bare. The storms they crest with hope in their gaze to light the path through Ragnarok's day. Ragnarok's day, fate and rest, their fleet bearer. Through storms they press with hope in their gaze to light the path of Ragnarok's.
Bill
Where's
Nye,
the
the
one?
science guy.
Oh, we don't do ones because we're doing a countdown, right? Hello. Yes. Sorry, I was finding the game notes. There we go. So last we convened, I returned again. Good times. It seems my compatriots have made friends with some very shady individuals that like wolves. I might have sent one of our companions to somewhere indiscriminate that might have almost gotten him killed on accident, but for science, we have decided we are going to go do the Viking thing and go find a boat and not transform into a whale and try to climb on his back because he has a fascination with his friends riding him. And we are going to make our way north and possibly not die. I
Good
think
job, boy.
that covered everything.
Good job. Well done. Gentlemen, you begin your trek across the swampy-like terrain, your boots squishing and eventually getting into smoother, snow-like environment as you keep the forested region over your left shoulder as somewhat of a guide and make your way eastward towards whatever your parameter was for distance from the waterways. You want to enlighten me on that?
Yeah, about 50 meters off the water.
Okay, so relative closeness.
Yeah.
The water itself in this region, you'll have sporadic pockets of ice amongst the frigid cold mass, but for the most part, there's not much ice beyond pockets. So the water is actually free flowing. But the further you progress north, the more frigid it becomes, and the once swamp-like region you had inherited again begins to create more snowfall. And at this point, the sun begins to crest at its apex nearing noon. But because of most of the cloud cover, the visibility is not as prevalent. And snow begins to fall. Light powder at this point, not heavy impacts. As whatever marching order you have decided upon continues northward. If there's any discussion you would all like to have, now is the time before I progress. If there's anything else you would like to accomplish while traveling, now is also the time to mention that. If I don't hear anything from anyone, or for a couple seconds, then I will presume that there is nothing.
I just need to do one thing. I would like to try to find some small animals to kill with my knife.
You're doing that while traveling? Are you mentioning this to the party, or are you just like kind of wandering off on your own?
I'm assuming during one of our breaks. Are we traveling over the course of a day or two? Or is this just one day?
You tell me.
Igny's walking point. Who's second? In
Me.
Middle as
Who's me?
usual. Well,
who's
Alder.
second? Huh? Alder?
Alder. Yep.
I'm Bordy in the middle.
40 in the middle. Bring up the rear.
Well, during one of our stops, I will take a few minutes to search for some small woodland creatures and attempt to kill them with my
There's
dagger.
We'll put Voth next to Bordy.
I can still hear
Hmm.
Like little squirrels and rabbits.
Mm-hmm.
40's chasing.
Well, let's
down
make it.
squirrel.
Let's make a survival check here first.
Oh wait. Where's my D12 set?
But we're
Oh.
going to
I need to
what does survival normally apply? We're going to apply wisdom to that.
Well, that is a 8.
All together?
Yeah, total.
I was waiting
I
for you
rolled
to
a
add
4.
it. I was waiting for you to add everything up.
Yeah, no,
What
I
are-
rolled
what
a
are
4.
you-
I mean, unless
what
I,
What are you trying to do, Bordy? Chasing around animals in the woods.
I need. Wait, is Voth actually next to me?
Yes.
Oh well. I just need animals for food.
food. Yes.
So
I get hungry. We're walking a lot. I'm small.
despite your somewhat skill set in survival, you don't notice any animal tracks in the snow, nor anything that you could potentially see as game while traveling.
That's fair.
We're also, because you're on the move, instead of actively pursuing and engaging in a hunt, there are penalties associated.
Bordy's not a very good hunter.
Anyone else?
Running around
Yes, man.
chasing crickets.
He is being Bordy.
Okay.
I get enough of these crickets. I should have enough for a sacrifice.
I don't think that's how it works.
Oh,
You're gonna need a lot of crickets.
are you saying the gods are picky about what is offered?
Depends on what god you are offering things to.
Well, you
Gods
know,
are known to be the fickle type.
Ask your druid friend. Maybe he can have some squirrels come up.
I don't know if he'd appreciate me having him call his woodland creatures for me to then murder them. But
Finally,
if you want to call some of your woodland creatures over here, I could really use some squirrels.
Oh, all right. And here I thought you had some sense.
Hell no.
So we're gonna travel
Yeah.
eastern ways until we reach the coastline area when we can see the coast. Preferably still be like within a woodland side, so we get like, or we're not silhouetted walking down the beach. We're gonna head northward
Okay.
and keeping a
Well,
sharp
Alder,
lookout for
are
rolling smoke,
you
people, ships.
are you ignoring his comment, or was there a response there, Alder?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, you're just not even going to give me the courtesy of a no. You're just going to do the whole. You know, you and Bainey would get along really well. I hear you guys have great conversation.
You guys continue your travel until the sun begins to crest down and the temperature begins to fall. Fucking Discord. Temperature begins to fall even further. But you see Voth kind of nudge you, Bordy, and then points.
Hmm?
And then Igni, you also notice it as being the front. As the sun begins to fall and skies begin to darken, you can see in the vast distance over there, probably a couple kilometers out, you can see what resembles a gathering of torchlights amongst structures. So probably the outcropping of what you would say relatively smallish hamlet / village type.
Oh boy, here we go killing again.
All right. Looks like there's a village ahead of us.
You say that like it's a bad
What's the
thing.
plan?
No, this is a great thing, especially if they're Circle of the Flame. I've been itching for this. And you know that thing I did. I mean, I've been, if it did that to you, I'm curious what they'll do to somebody less stout.
It has been a good while since we've done some old-fashioned killing.
Yes.
And they're probably a bit more valuable to the gods than crickets.
Oh
I
yes.
didn't even think about that. That is a net positive. Thank you, Alder. You're so wise.
Make sure you collate
You're
them
welcome.
before you kill them.
Oh, right. I might need help with that one.
I can
So,
just see Bordy
we're-
fucking yelling like, I'm the boneless, you cannot kill me. God.
Igni's I'm gonna inch forward and see if I can't see anything else as I approach the end of the tree line.
So where you're kind of resembling now, you're outskirts of the tree line. This village, you would have to proceed out into the open area. So you're on a hilltop, kind of sloping downward. This downward slope goes down, 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 and that structure or gathering or hamlet or village or whatever it's hard to make out the size is like down that slope all the way down to that depression.
Oh, okay. So
But it's like miles out.
I'm gonna
That's
stay
why.
right here.
But you guys are at a point of elevation where you can kind of see
Okay.
until. But as there's a bit of a fog. It's kind of like right where the bend happens. There's like a bend that goes, kind of starts to lean more westward. And
Okay.
that's where this natural drift of fog kind of obscures.
That fog is obscuring the village.
No, it's the fog is up. You would estimate, maybe a mile or so past. It's kind of on the edge.
My question for you, Voth, is do you know of that village?
I'm not aware of the name, but we should tread carefully. The further north we go, the further into Odin's eye. Though there's not much love on the western front.
Getting a bit of a cough there, even.
Yes. Well, I guess we will, well, just to be said on the safe side, fucking pull out the armband from the Eye of Odin, put it on. Tell everybody to put their armband on.
You see Voth also look at you quizzically, and then he kind of looks at the sky to see, and you see him hunting for any kind of waxing and waning of the moon.
It was just a full moon yesterday. We should be good. I still feel it. It burns in my veins. And I reach in my pocket and I pull out the old dead fucking battle buddy of ours armband. Hand it to Voth.
You see him look at it, and he sees the cleverness, but you see a twist of disgust on his face, as if he has to put this on.
Sometimes when one fights from the shadows, it must be from within.
And he clasps it, understanding.
Once we get closer, I think I just had a good and maybe bad idea.
You gotta put on the.
Wait,
Well, I mean, no, that's actually one of the other plans. But I might be able to disguise our approach once we get, say, within an hour of the encampment, maybe?
How would you do that? Definitely not by
So-
for science.
Well, yes, that might be involved. But I could make a really big rock or a wall of snow. And if we get behind it, we can get really close without them seeing us.
And just move.
And then
a
we
big
kill
rock.
them all.
but if we're wearing the armbands, we don't need to hide ourselves, do we?
I guess.
And what good does you making a big wall of snow an hour away if we have to reverse the snow? You just made our journey harder.
Well, no, because it'll move. It's going to move with us. So, like, if they're looking at us, they're just going to see snow and not us. And then when we get close enough, we just kill them all.
Why are we killing anyone?
Why
That's probably
we're wearing
OpenAI.
We're wearing
That's
the,
what
we
they
have the
Vikings, they have
armbands
the Eye of Odin.
for D.
Right, but I don't think we're going to show up there with these anyway, and they're going to let us take a boat. We're still going to have to kill them.
I mean, but we'll be on or near the boat. There won't be any walls.
I feel like you're really,
Well, I tell you
kneecapping
what.
my plans here, Igni.
Here's the deal.
I
We can
am.
approach-
Yes.
We can approach at night. Let their torchlight there fuck up their night vision. We can travel close to the shoreline so the crashing waves will hide the sound of our movement. And also with the rise and fall of the waves, it might hide us a little bit in the darkness. And then we'll just move down to wherever they have their boats. And whoever's on the boat will fucking Sacrifice.
Bordy, how much seafaring have you done?
Quite a lot recently, actually.
Why don't you just touch them and send them to hell?
That was actually part of the plan. Now that we know what that does, I can use that on basically anybody.
Whether you banish them or not, they'll be in hell with you touching them.
Perhaps Bordy, depending upon the
As he
size.
says that, as he says, you can do that to anybody. I take a step back
Okay.
from him.
I'm just going to reach out to pat
Probably.
Igni on the shoulder. Igni, it's fine. Don't worry about it. You're not going anywhere.
Stay away.
Perhaps,
So-
perhaps, Bordy, we should wait to see what ship we might be potentially commandeering in the event that we might need more of a crew than what is here.
I guess that's fair.
Yes.
So, while I understand the fervor, there still must be calculations and methodicalness to what you do.
I'm terrible at math. I thought there were 9 of us.
As much as I enjoy battle, the head on front is not always the way to go.
Fine by me. All right. I mean, he's the smart one. I pointed even.
I pointed odd.
Which are we pointing at?
He said he's the smart one, and he pointed at me. So then I turned and said, pointed at you.
It seemed. I mean, your plan sounded quite fantastic. Honestly, it was very well thought out.
I just know how to attack and hit shit.
I'm more of a one-step solution kind of guy, I guess.
I just try to make people piss themselves.
Sounds good. Can you do that thing
He's the ultimate motherfucker.
where we travel without a noise? There, Igni.
No, I cannot do that. I'm sorry.
I could.
He can.
You can do it. You can make it so we pass the area and it's hard for them to trace us.
Yes.
The way of getting the description for that was so long.
No, I love
that.
it. I love it.
that. That's great. I'm sorry. That was funny.
Perhaps a pass without trace.
Okay, we got the joke. God.
It's
Yeah.
not funny.
It's good. He's not metagaming. Fuck you guys.
Well, if you can do that, then that can help cover our movement. And then if we do get into conflict, Forty, you can bring your wall of snow flurries.
At that point, I feel like we're just going with an
Snow wall.
explosive
All
option.
right. First off, are we entertaining this? And if we are, I need you to read Pass Without Trace to me. I'm not gonna go pick the book up this time.
Plus 10 to stealth while moving. As long as we stay within 30 feet of him.
Everybody hug Bordy, but not too tightly because he'll send you to hell.
No, not me. You're hugging Alder.
And
Oh,
cannot
Alder,
be
sorry.
tracked except by magical means.
All right.
A
There's
creature
the-
that
there's the
receives
next
a bonus
rhythm.
leaves behind no tracks or other traces of its passage.
Fucking ghosts.
Nice.
That's not gonna. As if a wall of fucking snow wasn't gonna freak people out that creeped up. Now we're
I mean, if there's nothing but snow around us. Prospectively, they would just see nothing
Yeah.
because it's
But
white on white.
If we do get determined and we make conflict, and they're like, "Holy fuck, is that people?" Bordy throws up the fucking wall of snow flurries, and they're like,
And
"Oh,
they just think it's a
shit."
hallucination.
They're like,
Yeah.
"Oh shit!" And then we just plow through it and fucking push it through them, and we kill them as they come out the other side.
So he,
like-
bring,
it's
he
like
brings up the
300.
wall. On the
A
front of it, I
roving-
slap the arms of Hadar on the front of the wall as it's moving forward.
Oh my
no.
god.
Oh, jeez.
Is this an illusion or is this actually a physical manifestation?
It's an
You know
illusion.
what?
It's
I
just
don't want to
a-
know. I'm not even gonna entertain this because it's
Hell
not happening.
yeah.
I will entertain it when it actually happens, and we will scrutinize it then.
The wall of death has been saved for a later playbook.
If it happens, we'll cover that basis if we get there.
We shall wait
Hopefully
till the
not.
sun. We shall wait till the sun sets. We'll move within XYZ once the sun sets and the torches are lit. Then we'll begin our movement in to find the boat. I think it would be easier under the cover of darkness.
I would agree.
Alter, you good with that?
Mhm.
All right.
Okay.
No whales, right?
No
Not
whales.
yet.
We could
Not-
do an
not yet.
amphibious assault from the whale. They would never expect it.
Let me know when we're ready to time.
Keep that in the mind. Keep that on the back burner.
That's
I'm
in the
just
back
saying.
burner. Ready? I am ready.
I'm
Who's not ready? Okay.
I'm just thinking of an amphibious fucking assault from a whale. like
The
like
whale-
he lands, he,
the whale-
like he
the
lands,
blue
he
whale
lands on the beach.
beaches
He
and
opens up the
fucking-
mouth, and it's like the whistle, and then they fucking go out like it's
You
D-Day.
just charge out. Mhm.
Fucking
Like the ramp
enlarged.
dropping, just the jaw hits the
never
back.
fucking expect it.
30 seconds. Anyway, sorry.
It's not how a tracker assault works on a beachhead.
The mouth opens and fucking arrows shoot out.
It's the arms of Hadar.
Oh god. All right.
Ouch. That hurt.
Can you cast the arms of Hadar on an arrow and then fire it?
No,
What?
has to be a surface.
Oh man.
The arrow has a surface.
A 30-foot surface.
Oh.
Yeah.
I need a big
Well,
arrow.
So, like one of the tables back at the inn.
Okay. I'm sorry. I've
Alright,
sidetracked us
As
with the amphibious
sun
assault. I'm
sets
sorry.
over the misty, frosted coastline and the waves crash against the shore, our party begins to cover themselves with mud and darken their skin in order to prep against the movement. They make sure all shiny things are covered and without producing any light or glistening off the moonlight. They observe to see if the moon is peeking through the fucking clouds.
It is not.
All right. And they get ready. They slowly creep down to the edge. Not quite in the water, but not quite up, but enough to mask their movement with the sound and the little dip normally where the shoreline comes down to the water. They
Who has
begin
the-
movement to the city?
The highest stealth rating.
The one day I'm not
Definitely
wearing
the
face
ranger.
paint. The one day I'm not wearing face paint.
Mine is a 2.
Mine's
I have
two
a
as well.
+1.
Who has the highest stealth rating? That's probably
Probably
me.
you.
I,
Danny.
You for sure.
I have a plus. What is that? Fuck, I can't see.
I was about
Plus
to say,
6
you're a
stealth.
ranger. You better have a high one.
You
I have
can,
plus
you-
6 to stealth.
Then you're gonna roll for the group.
16 dex. Roger that.
Well, fuck.
Oh god damn!
His rolls are shit.
I swear to God, I'm gonna fucking punch silvery
You get a
barbs.
you
Are
get a
ready?
plus 10 to
Are
it.
you ready with
too.
the silvery barbs?
I don't know if he's doing it.
I'm rolling.
Oh, wow, that's really good, actually.
I'm waiting for that one.
15 plus 6. So that's 20.
Plus 10.
One plus
Don't
10.
forget about your
Plus
plus
10.
10.
Plus
That's a
10.
31.
So we're good. We're cooling.
Has
It's a
that trace
31 for
plus.
stealth.
As you guys near, you begin to make out the outcropping as the torches are planted among the exterior. You see what appears to be a nice ring that has been strategically placed at around certain points to illuminate actual hardwood structures and cabin-like Viking elongated establishments. So this is not just a simple small village as first appeared. It is actually reinforced with outcropping, which shows somewhat signs of a shipbuilder's site, one not unlike where you started your adventures. And with the smooth, calm grace, you look behind you to see that indeed there are no tracks in the snow, moving silently as if the wind itself was guiding you or pushing you amongst. And as you get closer, you begin to see somewhat figures that are in fur adorned from head to toe to keep the warmth, as well as various weaponry at their sides, sheathed. Some swords, some axes, but mostly trying to keep warm while facing outward. You see just mild gatherings and outcroppings of people amongst this, probably about 5 to 6 prominent structures that you can see, more than likely homes, along with a long, elongated central, what you imagine to be the central structure of, well, we'll call it political power there, where you can see figures outside of it. But as far as any kind of exterior, there's probably onesies and twosies as far as any kind of noted sentries.
Do we notice any like banners or any like markings or any, like something that tells who this area belongs
From
to?
this distance, let's get that perception out.
Perception. Rolling.
Ooh.
14
17.
plus.
Oh, is this everybody roll, or?
I mean, if you're looking.
I got a 17 for perception, Igni.
Oh, you can definitely make out the standard banners atop this building that are flying with Odin's eyes symbol.
There you go.
What of particular interest to you, Igni, what you saw is also there is a red-robed figure that is proceeding inside this elongated structure. At this point, you guys are probably about 600 to 700 meters out from the first outcropping. Now, if I could illustrate this through certain things, I would, but you're going to have to use the mind's eye for now. At this point, I just need to know if we're continuing to approach or any other actions before. I presume you're making your way towards something.
Do we see any boats?
I'll give that to you. So what you see is along slabs, you see an inverted, what appears to be a long boat that is currently under construction. So that kind of confirms that this is indeed somewhat one of his remote outcropping shipbuilder sites. But as far as anything in the water at this time, you don't. But you do see a few amassed near that shoreline.
That are anchored out in the bay.
No, they are aground.
But there's none in the water.
No, but they are all longboats. You're not going to have any keels or anything long with sails. They're all
Rowing boat.
rowing.
How many people do we need for one of those? Any of you, you're the ones with the experience. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
I don't know.
Of course. You live in the forest, of course. The Vikingers. Well, I guess that's all of us now. Well, even
What are
Can you
what are
think-
you trying to ask there, Bordy?
how many of them need to be alive for us to use the boats?
Depends on how big
Nobody
the boat
has to be
is.
alive. None of them have to be alive to use the boat.
Okay, so we can do it ourselves. Perfect. That's all I need to know.
We have him that can turn
I-
into
I
fish and
fear
just pull
for your
us.
murderous intent, Bordy.
It's not murder. There's a purpose here, Igni.
You're looking at, from your experienced opinion, Mr. Even, 5, 6. This looks like a 6 oar on each side length boat.
So you need about 12 people plus a coxswain in order to do this. That would exemplify the faster movement of the thing. You can move with half that, which would make 7 people.
Yeah. Yeah, you could get away with half.
Yeah.
It
We
would
have
obviously
6.
reduce speed.
So we'd have to at least get, 2 to, I would recommend getting 2 to 4 people. Well, 2 to 6
One
people.
does have a mast, but the sail appears to be in the boat,
Okay.
not
When doesn't-
mounted, ready to unfurl.
Doesn't Volth?
Off.
He has friends too.
My
we could
name
bring
is
along.
Loth. What
I'm
else?
sorry.
If we have any rope, we could have sea creatures pull us along as well.
That is crazy.
Interesting. So we can
I
use
like
the
it.
whale.
Jesus Christ, shut the fuck up with the whale. Okay? No, I understand. I'm gonna take sea turtles. I'm gonna shake my back and use the hair to braid a harness. Alright.
You can do that.
So it depends. We can go in and take a boat. We can wait till some of the guards go. We can try to grab 2 or 3 or 4 of the guards and knock them unconscious and put them in the boat. And take the boat that has the mast with the sail in there, and then obviously work together to get that. We should wait until darkness falls and the
Oh, darkness has fallen.
until camp slows down closer to the hours where
As far as illumination, it is overcast, so you have no starlight nor moonlight at this time. So it's dark. And that snowfall's picking up too, which means you all are gonna have to start making constitution checks because it's getting fucking cold.
Right now?
No,
Okay.
soon.
So we wait for more of them to go to sleep, and then we come in and we get a boat. And maybe slit a couple throats.
Alright, there you go. The little pink thing is the boat. Is that right? Does that look about accurate? Got shoreline, got a couple of docks, got a fucking boat out there. Got the wall with the lights.
Yeah. The only thing it's missing is a proper sector sketch with freaking PDF. and everything else.
Where's the town? Are we referencing?
See the yellow line? Inside the yellow line.
Yeah. Oh, okay,
So
got it.
all of our guys are moving up the shoreline. We're traveling north, so if the direction of travel was from us to you, Igni, as far as like who's on the board, like we're traveling. Yep, there you go. And there's the little dock. That's the boat right here.
Got
That
it.
way we can figure some shit out. All right.
Okay. We said the long. Okay. Let's figure it out.
I believe that looking at the docks, we're gonna move a little bit closer. Looking at the docks, can we see any guards on the docks next to the boat?
From your vantage point, looks like 1. Nothing significant.
Okay. In observing
At this
the people
time.
moving and everything else, do we see anything that has slaves or captives being held?
Not at the exterior or anything of that nature that would indicate. You do see that there are people gathering wood to go bring to their homes, which indicates to you all that it's not just a militant camp. There are people who live here.
Is there like, can we see if there's like a visibly like a barracks or some area where there's like a troop gathering? We can see.
The only thing that would be the indicator of that was the building I mentioned to you prior.
Okay. Yep.
All right, 2 things. We can try to take over the joint and like manhandle it, or we can go in and tell them we're here to pick up the boat. Our boat sank. We were coming here to inspect him and the captives and take them back to King Asbjorn. Both of you are pretty good at
yes.
telling lies. That way we.
I mean, how are we looking on
we can get
supplies?
We can get the captives and put them in the boat. If everything goes well, fucking somebody. What the fuck is James?
Just keep
Uh-oh.
just keep going.
All right.
I'm doing some hood rat shit. Just keep going.
Yeah, it looks hood radish. So if we can get in there, maybe we can persuade them to allow us to.
I just have a wonderful idea. I'm going to start. Take a second to pull the circle of the flame robe over the top of what I'm currently wearing.
Igni,
Yes.
do you still have the thing up that keeps us quiet while we're walking?
Oh, that's Alder.
That's me.
Alder?
But yes, it is still up. We have an hour of it.
I mean, why don't me and Alder just walk up there and take the boat off the dock?
We need some more people.
I might not see it.
What do we need, brother?
We need 7 people to do the boat. 3 on 3 for rowing, and then 1 oxman. There's 6 of us. I guess bring the guard. with you. But we can do that. We can try it, which would mean our journey will be more difficult. We can switch out and do 2 on 2, but getting the boat to travel and move, and that is if we can't get the sail up. If we can get the sail up, be okay. Can't get the sail.
I would also entertain the plan with the sea animals. I feel like that's not too far fetched with the rope. If we can't get enough people.
Okay.
So we need people helping us then to get this across.
Well, yeah, either
Maybe,
captives
maybe.
or free whoever's in there. That was the thought process. I've captured anybody.
Or we could lie very well and convince them to do all the work for us, and then when we get where we're going, kill all of them so that way there's no loose ends.
I'm beginning to think your friend is psychotic.
I mean,
He just thinks that I
How-
for their treachery.
how many bears can you summon there, Alder?
Bears?
Just have them row.
Summon the Bear Legion.
Get a bunch of bears to row the boat.
Dun, dun, dun.
They are strong, are they not?
I believe they lack the opposable thumbs required to row a boat.
You use your thumbs when you row?
Bear
I mean, you
Day.
have to, like, hold it, don't you?
That would be sore.
Like a one of these numbers. Just doing this in front of you.
It's called the thumbless grip.
You gotta-
ability. Thumbless grip.
No
Is
Otherwise-
that why my hands hurt so much?
Otherwise, you'll get blisters right here.
Oh.
Everybody, make a stealth check again, since we're having this casual conversation.
Let's go. Come on. Roll plus 16. Let's go, Igni. Roll that dice.
I'm rolling.
That's
16
16 for
18.
Bordy.
18 for Igni.
18 plus 16.
Now here's the thing. That plus 10, that's great.
32.
That has to do with movement. I'll give it to you anyway, even though you all are speaking.
So,
And not very hushed either.
We are moving our mouths, technically.
a veil of shadows and silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions from detection. For the duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including you, has a plus 10 bonus to stealth checks and can't be tracked by magical means.
Yeah.
Because it says a veil of shadows and silence radiates from you.
18 stealth plus 6.
Creature
Aha.
receives this bonus, leaves no
24.
trace behind. So,
With the presumption that you are trying to be quiet.
yeah, so we're whispering. We're not
Okay.
like, hey, Porty. Hey, look, motherfucker!
Kill everybody
We're not gonna
here!
kill,
Well,
we're gonna kill them all!
start
We're gonna
whispering,
fucking kill you.
motherfuckers.
I don't think Bordy's whispering. Everybody else may be.
Bordy speaking normally.
It's like, why are you all whispering? Because of the town.
They don't know who we're talking about killing. It could be anybody.
Here's the deal. Or we could just walk up and take the boat.
That'd
If we
be,
see
we
somebody,
could do that.
just take them with us.
All right, worth a
You
shot.
know what? Give me the paper. Give me the paper.
Wait, this one?
The paper with all of us on it.
Oh, here you go.
All right. Okay. Fucking Igni, point with me, brother. Cover me. Fucking.
I do have the
you
circle of
stay
the
in
flame
middle.
robe on right now.
Voth goes, what are we doing?
We're gonna go take this boat.
We're
He did
being
put on the flame
confident.
robe, didn't he? You should probably take that off.
Why not? I mean, we're
No,
already wearing
he
that
can leave it.
bands.
He can leave it on for now.
I have a plan,
Okay.
don't worry.
Who's staying here?
No,
one.
we're taking everybody.
We're all going.
You just Voth, you just look pretty and agree with everything we say.
Don't look pretty. Look mean.
Yes, look
Confidence.
That's what I
I'm
meant. Look pretty mean.
I'm going to start walking hands in sleeves, very like monk-like.
We don't have.
All right,
the
hold
money
on,
for
hold
that
on,
much
hold
makeup.
on, hold on. Did you put on the fucking robes?
Yeah, I
Yes,
did.
you did.
I put on the circle of flame robe. I threw it
So
over the top of what I'm wearing.
Now we have a circle of flame with us. We have the guard with us. We have the piece of paper with us identifying.
We're
the-
transporting him to wherever we're going.
while
taking that
looking. Well, we got the paper looking for us.
Yes, those dirty sons of bitches were seen going south, and we're going to track them by sea and catch them. Then when we do, we're going to kill them.
Okay, so with the presumption that you're not trying to sneak anymore, is that correct?
We can go into a more relaxed
Yeah.
posture.
I mean, we're gonna utilize our sneaking right up until we get to the door. So when they look up, we're just gonna be standing there.
Okay.
Or to the edge of however. If there's not a door, like we're just walking towards the dock.
Okay. Which door?
Wait,
Dock.
I didn't. Dock with the boat.
Okay. All right. So, where are my fucking figures? Of course, I don't have them.
Igni,
The one time I do need Viking figurines, I don't have them.
Alder.
Ooh, I can get you some Viking
Uh,
figurines. You want some?
Just don't dump a whole shit ton on me.
Give me the object perms. I got you.
I like the rocks. It's a nice added touch.
I was
Wait,
using it
wait,
for declination. Or
Wait a. Where is it? Hurry up!
I need to be promoted so I can do it.
You don't get promoted.
Boo.
All right, you get
Bully
promoted.
for
Hurry up.
you.
Where are you at?
I'm orange.
Orange.
Aren't
Yes,
you
T-Man,
glad?
you're promoted.
Hell yeah. Saved objects. Boom. All right. This one. Then we grab where's
That's a
all the other ones?
dwarf, but I'll take it.
This one.
All right,
And
that's
then,
that. Give me one more.
this is a woman. Do you care?
Just copy and paste. You just clone it. You can just clone the NPC.
What the hell is this?
I know how to do it. Leave that one alone.
Oh, there's another Viking for you.
That's
Oh, wait,
enough.
no.
That- I said 3.
I didn't know if you liked the woman or not.
I don't need the shield maiden. Thank you very much. Okay. So, everyone moves. You see 3 again. They are fur-lined from head to toe. One adorned with a big axe on its back. The other 2 carrying what appears to be somewhat birds in their sheaths and holding shields. A gun adorned with the red eye of Odin. They are kind of in a conversation. I'm sure of what, as it's kind of huddled. But they kind of peer out until you have reached whatever the apex here. We'll say roughly here. Boom. So adorn yourselves in your tactical positioning.
Form wedge.
The vocal
Man,
chops.
50 meters front.
Echelon left. What? Where are you?
Voth is
There's a
gonna
soldier, 100 meters front.
Voth is gonna hang on the back. Shook your
Viking
arm
at
as it's up.
100 meters front.
At that point, they all kind of turn, and you see a look of shock and surprise. And one, it's almost like they instinctively reach for blades. You can't really make out facial features at this point, nor is there much loom to see because most of it's covered from head to toe. But you see that enough to make out a look of startlization as
Be calm, noble warriors of the king. It is only a humble messenger.
we did not anticipate one of the flame to be present. Roll your disguise.
No, wait, roll my
Persuasion.
disguise.
Persuasion. All right.
15 plus
Okay.
7?
Igni is shutting
Alright.
the fuck up for this one.
Ah,
What-
yes.
what?
We
What did you come from? Where did you come from?
were traveling by sea when we were waylaid upon by some rebellious trash. They caused us to dock just south of here, and our boat was ruined. We are on an urgent mission from the king himself in support of the Circle of the Flames goals, and we require your fastest vessel to achieve this goal.
They all kind of look at each other with concern before. You will need to meet with the head priest inside the house. He will want to know of this.
There is no time. Bornholt, show him the picture of those that we pursue.
I pull out the picture and I look at it and look at them. Now, can any of them look like anyone in the picture?
Oh, fuck, I didn't think about that. No.
We are looking for these 4 individuals. This one has already been exterminated.
As he does
I
this, I turn left,
I
kind of
look at
look
the
away.
paper, I look at him, I look at the paper, I look at him. You kind of look like this man. What is your name?
Be calm, be calm. We know this group. They have gone north, and we are in pursuit. We must take one of these boats now if we are to catch them. They are a high priority for the king himself to see these heathenish whelps killed.
Ah, but they are crafty. They have infiltrated camps before.
That is true. They are well versed in matters of subterfuge.
One of you is going to roll intimidate with assistance.
Hell yeah.
Alright, hold on.
You want me to do it? I'll do it.
And whoever's rolling is getting my cosmic
Just like,
omen.
just like, shut the fuck up!
Rora's rolling what?
Whoever's rolling is getting the cosmic omen as well. The D6 to it.
You want me to do it even?
No, hold on.
what's-
Explain Cosmic Omen.
Whenever a creature I see within 30 feet is about to make an attack roll, saving throw, an ability check, I can use my reaction to roll a d6 and add the number rolled to the total.
Is that a spell?
It's a class ability.
Okay. I assume with your fucking
3 uses per long rest.
I assume with your fucking pass without trace, is that concentration based?
No, this is just like a. It's almost like a feat. It's my subclass ability.
Yeah, it's just a class feature.
Anyway, what was rolled?
Oh, we didn't roll yet. We didn't know who's rolling.
You want me to roll since I asked that dude if he looked like that guy?
Someone make a choice.
One of you two.
What's your?
I'll do it.
How intimidating can you be, Borty?
You're leading the
Huh?
That is an 11 plus 4, so 15 plus whatever he rolled.
Plus my d6. I rolled a d6, so let's see. A 2.
18.
We've been loyal to the king for many amounts of time. We're not. What do you need?
I told you we need your fastest vessel soon. If we do not pursue them immediately, we will lose them, and they will slip through the cracks yet again. These foul, cunning thieves.
But my lord, I do not have the authority to grant a vessel. You would have to speak to.
Come with me. Walk. I fucking grab the dude on the shoulder and walk him down the dock.
Oh God.
You would delay a mission directed from the king himself. This could be treated as treason.
So you're walking with one. That's
Yep,
fine.
yep.
He will go.
I'm gonna beckon for the rest of them to come and get on the boat. For the glory of King Asbjorn, and may the flame embrace our journey.
All right. One more time.
Capturing these individuals, great honor will be bestowed upon you and your family. And I put the first dude in the boat.
Go ahead and roll there, fucking Mr. Mouthy fucking Bordy.
Oh, okay.
That's. Ooh.
What am I rolling for?
Persuasion?
Oh, yeah,
Persuasion?
Persuasion.
Okie
If you
dokie.
say it's been long enough to get my reaction back, I'll use it again on him.
That is going to be a 9 plus whatever he rolls.
9 altogether?
Plus whatever he rolls.
So 9 altogether.
12.
Okay.
12. Uh-oh.
Okay.
Mm.
Yours goes on the boat willingly, Mr. Even. 40. The other one, you can see him kind of shaking, but the other one goes, my lord, as it might be from King Asbjorn yourself, again, I do not have the authority to grant you what you are seeking. That is why we must make haste to structure theirs so the head priest can be informed.
How close is old boy even over there to getting the boat undocked? Can I see?
He's not. He is
I just
assisting
gonna-
this individual in.
I'm gonna walk up to Bordy and kind of get close to like whisper to him, be like, "This may be an opportunity for us to get some information about our enemy's plans."
Yes, you shall accompany me, and we shall speak to the lord of this hamlet. Give me 2!
I picked the smallest of the two guys that are left.
That's the one he's addressing, and he's not. No, he's not going to go with you.
No, I'm not trying to make him go with me. The smallest of the two guys that is left that is arguing, you go with the emissary of the flame. You help me prepare the boat and set the sail, so when they return, we can make a speedy departure. Because if we don't catch them before they reach the parties to the north, then all is doomed.
He hastily agrees.
Now, get in the goddamn boat.
And
You fucking...
all right, who is going with Bordy, and who's staying?
Oh,
with
boy.
Even?
Igni
I'm
is going with Bordy.
Vath is going to go with Even because, yeah.
Snake,
How-
this is a sneaking mission.
How far is it from the shoreline to I take it the priest is in the main house.
Fuck! I just got a terrible idea.
Yes.
Okay.
It is.
How
God.
roughly
Oh,
how far
God.
is it from here to the
Hmm.
main house?
Each square is 5 feet.
Okay, so it's representative. Okay.
Yes.
Mm.
Okay.
Hold on, let me see if I can do this.
So Voth is going over. They're entering the boat.
Correct. Those should be longer, but that's okay. It was a hasty drawing.
Who's escorting Bordy? The guard or the?
Those two will be brought there as well. There will be one. Yes, this individual here
Okay.
is going that way with Bordy and who else?
So you got Bordy and Igni. Me and Voth are at the boat with the other two guys. Brother.
Looks like the Nature Bros are fucking escorting you.
Let's go.
Worst detail
Nature
I've
Bros.
ever seen.
Worst fucking detail ever. Let's go. Worst security detail. I can't even speak or I'm gonna get fucked.
I'm the same way. Yep.
You have one that doesn't speak and one that can't because you.
Oh boy.
Gonna sound like even as best I can.
Oh shit! All right, let's pan over to even and odd before this fucking circus turns into a fucking frenzy for in the next like 10 minutes.
Just threw some.
I flew today.
You see them begin to walk into the aspects of the building and disappear from sight as
Oh,
the door
Bordy. Hold on.
begins to push open.
Does Bordy not do anything on the way?
Oh no,
Mac-
no, not that guy.
You're not gonna banish that guy? Come on now.
No,
Okay.
no.
Okay. As they reach up to the door,
Gone.
As they reach
will-
the door,
I will pull out my
I'm gonna
My
need a
packed
PhD
weapon?
for this. I can tell.
well, not PHB. If anything, you need Tasha's cauldron.
I've got that in PDF right here, actually, on this tabletop.
Okay.
So let's talk about it.
I will pull out my packed weapon, and that just kind of hold it at my side because I just need it for the focus part of it. And I will cast summon Shadow Spawn.
No, I definitely need a PHB for that, unless that's a separate spell.
Tasha's
You
cauldron.
call forth a shadowy spirit and manifests in an unoccupied space that you can see within range, which is 90 feet. Uses
Okay.
shadow spirit stat block. When you cast a spell, choose an emotion. I'll choose fear.
Okay.
The creature resembles a misshapen biped marked by the chosen emotion, which determines certain traits in the stat block, blah, blah, blah. Creature is our ally to you and your companions. In combat, the creature shares your initiative count and takes its turn immediately after ours, but I'm not worried about that. I'm going to cast this out. As they reach the door and this thing rises from the shadows, I'll just yell, "The enemy is upon us! The shadows
What?
are spawning!"
Make describe the creature.
A humanoid shadow just raises up out of the front, basically right in front of them, between the door and them. And that.
Oh, fuck.
And it emits
Damn it!
No, it's still.
That's such a plan.
It's no. Everything could still work. Everything could still
Yeah,
work.
it could still work.
Yeah.
Actually, this might work in my favor. I got an idea.
yeah.
You immediately no one else is expecting this. And I meant, is this verbal somatic
No.
material or both or all three?
All three.
Okay.
So
Odd
as
is out here
as I call it out and cast it out, I will at the end of it I'll just scream, the shadows are rising there upon us.
Well, first you guys hear that be bellowed, you kind of look back. You see the guard look back, then look forward, and then you see this shadow rise from the steps, just as a humanoid shadow, and you see immediately weapons drawn, shouting happening. You hear rustling in adjacent structures. You hear heads snapping in your direction.
Your village has been cursed! Hurry with the sail! Mount it!
You see,
I will defend the vessel!
you see them locked in fear. Let's roll persuasion on that one.
I'm gonna fuck with that persuasion. I'm gonna fucking bitch slap this dude. Mount the sail! What do you want? I'm gonna use intimidation. That's a 17.
Yep. Okay. You see your intended impact has had its effect, and you see him shake his head and begin to mount things as he looks on with horror. Bordy and the gang.
So we've heard this clearly,
And we can see it in front of us.
and we can see it.
Yeah.
The guard next to us is paralyzed in fear.
No, they're drawing weapons.
Oh,
All right.
now do you see? We must hurry. Where these fools go, they bring nothing but destruction. There's no time for this.
Okay. Odd. Let's discuss what this thing is doing, if anything.
Right now, it raised up, and I'll just slowly move towards that first guard.
Bag of dice. You know what? I'm just gonna roll it with you, motherfuckers. You all can see it in plain view.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Boy.
Oh, okay. As he moves forward, the guard draws and lets out a bellowing war cry and begins to charge at the creature to engage it.
Okay.
So, they are locked in combat. I'm not going to initiate a combat round for anybody because technically we're in a weird phase here. So, I'm not worried about that. I need to know what's happening with I already know what's happening with you two, while Ada's kind of concentrating and even is making fucking shit happen.
We're making shit
What are
happen.
you three doing?
I just at the guard. What I just did.
While everyone is distracted, is there like a side entrance to the loghouse that we can see?
No.
Okay, there's only one entrance visibly.
Yes. 2 big double doors.
Fuck it. I'm going. Oh yeah, shit. Isn't the guys are right in front of our way, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we are in a pickle. You stay.
It's okay. All right. Well, I was gonna try to see if I could reach in there and sneak around, but I can't.
No.
In the flame. Put a hand on him. Trust in the flame. The flame guides us.
I'm just gonna stand here then.
Now do you see? Something among us is of another realm. These are signs of these traitorous fools prowling amongst you. Do you still need further proof?
Well, I will say I'm not too sure who you're talking to because the one guy you
trying to make us fucking go talk to this dickhead in the.
Oh, he's in combat right now. He's fighting.
He charged forward.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck, dude? Well, I guess we could just go back to the boat. I thought it was a different guy.
Nope.
Well, I get. Do you guys want to still go into the longhouse?
Up to you.
Yeah, fuck it. You know what? I've had a plan this whole time. We're going in. I'm going to throw them off our scent.
Valid.
Okay, they are in combat right in front of the doorway.
Wait a minute. Okay, I'm picturing a different. Okay,
But the
I had it
shadow
mixed up.
rose up in between you guys and the door.
Here.
That guy said, "Ah!" and ran towards the shadow. Now they're about to fucking start fighting. And you're standing, you guys, the shadow and the guard, and then the longhouse.
Yes.
Oh, then we just go the coward's way out. We're out of here. Back to the boats. The demon spawn are arriving. We must leave. Ah! Sorrows and prayers, valiant God, you shall smite that wicked demon. I believe in you.
What a
He's
change.
gonna fucking die.
Okay, what the fuck are the rest of you doing? Because I imagine Bordy's gonna make his way back to the ship.
I'll follow Bordy.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Following Bordy, then I guess.
By the time you guys get back to the ship, the sail has been mounted on the mast, ready to unfurl. But the boat still needs to be pushed.
Yeah. So we prep the
Oh,
boat.
you
We
fools.
undock it. We take all the lanyards and stuff off. We pull the anchor if there's one.
Yep.
Make sure everything's ready. Tell them to prep to raise the sail.
They coincide. At this point, you are locked in combat.
Yes.
There, notionally.
Yes.
And all right. I presume with the point of delaying time. So I'm not gonna sit here and have you engage in combat because honestly, that shit will take another hour.
No. All I'm gonna yell out to him, and it's more because it obeys me. I'll be move around him. Watch out for his scream. And that,
I am.
Oh my god.
so that the shadow figure moves around him
Yeah.
and does a scream towards the building.
Yep.
And
I am
that,
holding an action to cast Major Image in the case that thing gets destroyed.
each creature within 30 feet of the scream must succeed a wisdom saving throw of 16. And that, and be frightened for 1 minute.
Oh, he's
God
frightened
dang.
for 1 minute. Okay. You hear, as you guys are running back and calling, you hear this otherworldly emission that just causes your terror to stand on the end, and it almost cuts through your very soul, as if it's a shockwave of sonic eerie that just pierces through. Kind of brings you back to that same noise when you were trying to take a piss.
Oh. I see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Interesting.
hear you.
I laugh
That
maniacally.
I'll turn around to
As
the
I
boat.
start
We must
pushing-
go before
as I-
more are
as I-
upon us.
As I start pushing the boat, get in the boat. We must catch them
Okay,
before they use these people to delay us anymore.
as Odd says, before any more show up, I'm gonna cast that Major Image. We're
Jesus
gonna.
Christ.
So, do you remember that big old island monster thing? It's coming out of the darkness right here and making just the most guttural, eldritch horror roar it can make.
I don't know if you can make illusions make noise.
Yeah, it does sounds.
With major
Major
image,
illusion.
it
Yeah.
Major Image is
What level spell is that?
it's 4th.
You better burn that
no.
slot.
It's 3rd level. Sorry.
Okay. We'll
Get
burn
in
that.
Get in the fucking boat.
Where is that thing erupting from?
I'm assuming this is all darkness behind this house because there's no light here, or it just
Yes.
okay. Then it's gonna just emerge from behind this house and just.
Okay. And it's an illusion, correct?
Yep, just an illusion.
All right. We're just going to consolidate all this. You guys, with haste, board the vessel, get it pushed out, and begin unfurling the sails, and you begin to see it dissipate and go. And cries of horror and sounds of everyone getting around and people coming out from their homes and various adornments happen and people being shocked and knocking over torches and moving around, running as cries of horror and elation, not elation, but cries of horror begin to permeate amongst everything. And you see swords being drawn, enough to see that the longhouse door opens and then you see a row of figures come out and then draw back in horror as he falls down.
Ah, fuck.
And sees this mass of gargantuan in front of him. And you see the individuals that are amongst you begin to grab oars and row with haste.
Is the you said the priest fell down like he's on the floor, prone?
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm
Yeah.
not making that shot. Fuck it, whatever, man.
I'm going to move the Eldritch Horror just up on top of this house, and it's just looking down on the priest who's fallen over. Just
You're the worst. Just a giant troll.
At this point, you have put the vessels and structures of whatever this village was
Bro,
to the point of
you
to the
dog.
to the point of being about a speck of this height, and at this point, everything is going to dissipate.
Row if you value your lives.
we don't know how many more of those things are out there. Keep going.
You just see kind of Voth in the corner. He's stroking his beard and just absorbing what has just transpired.
The cleanest heist in the history of fucking heist.
And we got two motherfuckers that think they're going to look for fucking bad guys. As they're rowing, right? And I'm cocksmanning, I'm going to stop what I'm doing. I'm going to walk up and I'm going to hold the paper up to each one of their faces. How long have you two known each other?
Oh, wait.
You see them stop as the wind begins to catch.
I'm slowing down. He's catching up to us. I see it in the water.
They begin row. They're not too sure what to do now. There's just a blank, expressionless look upon your face.
How long have you two known each other? And I'm just like comparing the faces to each one. Has it been for a few days, a few weeks?
I'm earing in on this conversation that's going on.
Just days.
You've known each other just days?
Just we were recently here.
Did you come together?
No.
Separately? No?
What you said?
You kind of, and I just fucking, the fucking weakest one, I just look at him and be like, you kind of look like this. And I point to the dude on the thing. Is this you? Deceitful and trying to escape from the thing? Are you working for those against the flame?
Belkuth. I know how to prove this deceiver. They have a very obvious mark adorned on the back of his neck. I'm gonna cast Presto and cause them create the most I don't fucking. It's just gibberish. I don't know what this symbol is, but it's going on the back of his neck.
We are only here from the orders of King Asbjorn. We are to continue the campaign and crusade that he has embarked upon. We have served him for years.
So I'm gonna grab them and look at both of their necks.
It's plain to see.
And so it's on one of their necks, right? And I grab the other dude. I'm like, you see this? You see this? He's one of them. And I throw that dude to the front of the boat.
Deceiver!
You see him begin to erupt into a panic cry as his eyeballs get wide, and the only thing he knows how to do, and he draws his sword.
Deceiver.
He draws his sword.
Yep.
Cool. He's still panicked when he
Cool.
draws his sword.
Yep.
I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna grab his hand, his sword hand.
Okay.
I'm rushing up to assist him.
Right.
O-
And I'm just
okay.
gonna fucking attempt to sunder and knock this. I'm gonna grab his hand so it'll be a grapple check, and then bang it on the side of the boat so he drops his sword.
Yeah, let's do that.
So, you want a grapple check for strength or dexterity?
It would be strength at this point.
It'll be strength.
It doesn't matter. I rolled a 1.
Oh boy.
That's cool. That's a 21.
That's it. It doesn't matter. I rolled a 1.
He throws his fucking sword in the water. He's like, "Oh, what the fuck!" Boty, he's all yours.
I grab up by his collar, and you think you can betray our wise and all-knowing king?
Dude is so fucking
Allow me
confused.
to show you.
I walked
what
back to the back of the
happens to
boat. I got
enemies.
nothing to do with this right now. That was it. I just know.
And I'm going to pull by the nape of his neck and just whisper in his ear, "You shall fuel Valley's return," and cast banishment on him.
Dog.
I'm sending him to fucking Valley. I'm trying. I'm channeling. I'm just like, I want him to go to fucking whatever plane Valley wants to process this can of tuna.
You can't pick though.
I know, but I'm
but
hoping. I'm hoping Valley understands. I am
Positive
playing
thinking.
here
Positive
this.
thinking.
Positive
Right.
thoughts.
And just for good measure, I'm going to.
That is a what level spell slot, and you don't have any of those left anymore, right?
Yeah, I do. Major image was a 3rd level.
I'm not talking about major image. I'm talking about banishment.
Well, I didn't use banishment yet.
He used it the other day. We had.
Yeah, it was the other day.
That's what I'm asking you. How many of those slots are left?
Just one. I'm only using my one.
Are we moving? Is the boat
Yes.
moving?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
It was
The boat is hauling.
Wouldn't he return to the same spot he was in when he left? So he's just gonna appear in the fucking
Not if he doesn't return from this. Which I'm
If-
hoping
if-
Valley's
if-
like.
If he
Let's stop.
returns,
Let's-
he's gonna be in the middle of the fucking water.
Let's
That's true. The space you occupy in time is not tied to the boat. I am gonna stab him in the gut for good measure, though.
So he will drop
take
into
this
the
forward.
frozen water.
Let's read banishment to me.
Okay.
Banned.
So, you attempt to send one creature that you can see within range to another plane of existence. The target must succeed on a charisma saving throw or be banished. If the target is native to the plane of existence you're on, banish the target to a harmless demi-plane. While there, the target is incapacitated. The target remains there until spell ends, at which point target reappears in the space it left or in the nearest unoccupied space if that space is occupied. If the target is native to a different plane,
What's your DC?
that's going to be a 15.
All right, he rolled an 8.
And I'm going to...
He rolled an 8. He failed. He's banished.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
This guy just
7.
disappears off the goddamn boat. The
Oh,
fucking
damn.
other dude is like panicking. I was like, you. Have
He's
made
like,
it
holy
past-
shit.
You have made it past the first test.
We're just inquisitoriousing this guy now.
And I slapped that guy on the back as I moved back.
You
to
know what?
fucking take
You know
the
what?
water.
Roll a fucking D10.
A D10? Got it.
Yeah. What do you got?
Dude, that guy was so
I'm all
fucking
for
confused, and they just banished him to another fucking dimension.
Yeah.
It's not a 1.
Oh no.
You turned his entire world upside down.
No.
I'm all for
Fuck.
abandoning our
Just
mission
send
and
him to Valley.
gaslighting inquisitors.
Close enough? You might get like a nibble of that soul.
Bro, you dog.
You're just confused as fuck.
Row your boat
I thought you were
gently
gonna
through
stab
the
him.
ocean.
I was going to stab him beforehand, but I don't think I had enough time.
Keep killing everybody.
I was really hoping, honestly, that this would more than likely just send it to Valley, and Valley could just fuck with them, probably.
Well, here's the thing. There's no way for you to actually know.
I know. I'm praying and hoping it works.
Okay. So then you see Bordy do this, and then you see him enact something very similar to what happened before, and he disappears out of existence. And you see the other one drop to his knees. I swear by the gods I am loyal to King Osborne, I swear!
We shall see about your loyalties. Those who lie in bed with traitors shall be punished. Now, you piece of shit!
It's like he's got one oar. There's one oar.
He's like, fuck, dude.
And you have the sails unfurled, and we're still... Okay, alright.
I don't know what I'm fucking doing. I don't boat.
Alright, get on the
he's
fucking
rowing,
ropes.
and because there's one oar rowing, the boat is turning.
I would hope one of the smarter people would tell him not to.
I'm on the rudder. I'll steer. I'll let my brother steer. I'll get on the other side
just
and row.
countersteer him to just make him fucking tired for no reason.
I go sit on the opposite side of where that dude is. I'll be like, match my row. And I just fucking start rowing. Fucking.
Alright. I think we've hit an impasse here, so describe your final actions before we wrap this to a close.
I am praying to Valiant, hoping he receives my offering. My lord, I hope this pleases you. Enjoy your fresh meat and toy with him in whatever ways you deem necessary. I shall send another soon in a much more bloodied state.
I'll act like Valley's evil.
No, but I mean, sacrificing in of itself's kind of fucked. At least
He wasn't exactly good, now was he?
I mean, yeah, but the way you made it sound like fucking.
Listen, Gordy got unhinged today, okay? I can't control the rolls.
No,
The rolls are what they are.
We are fucking rowing north. We are headed towards to change this fucking map out for the new island. I will fucking
Life is a
line it up with the moon on the estimate of where it is, then we will start fucking rowing.
After a little bit of them rowing, as we were turning and me having to correct it, my brother hops on the other and kind of matches it. After about a minute or so, I'll be like, the wind has caught. We are good. Pull oars from the water. Let that guy's heart just be, ah!
You seem stressed. Are you hiding something from us? I just sniff close to him.
This is going to continue. What are the rest of you all doing?
I want to start taking a short rest.
Oh yeah, you could
Just
just
sit down.
Don't worry about my stuff. I'm just being an asshole. To him.
I've just been witnessing the entire event.
So while we're rowing,
trying not to laugh the entire time.
Basically, what we're gonna do while the sail's up, one person on coxswain to guide, and then we'll rotate out. I'll go to the back. I can keep sit next to my brother, and I'll be like, I'll take over a next shift for rudder. Need one more guy up. The other three can sleep. So, Both, you either go with fucking two of them and one of them come with us, or you fucking go. We'll rotate three on and three off, resting.
Just in general speech, just in general, like over the boat, I'll kind of eye Voth a little bit because he's by me, right, by the rear.
Yes.
I'll kind of nudge him a little bit with my foot, and that is how you escape from the shadows. Just put a little smile on my face.
What section is he in? And he points to Bordy.
Guess Bordy's
I
with
want
the
the-
nature bros.
I want the opposite.
We tell the other guy, fucking, you go to the front and you watch for land and icebergs. Rotate out.
He shakingly acquiesces your request.
In the faint distance, we hear, "Oh no, help me! I'm drowning. It's so cold. Where's everybody?"
And then the
You
ice
just hear-
starts
we
to
just
get
hear
him.
screaming and a sploosh in the water.
I mean, we probably have some pretty good pace a minute later that we're.
Yeah.
Oh no, we're moving. That guy's gone.
Oh.
That guy's gone.
All right, I'm gonna have
Who
you all save it
knows?
for the next session. We are gonna wrap up there. We actually got quite a bit accomplished today. But
Mhm.
Yes,
We
we
stole
did.
a boat. We stole.
We
a
stole
boat.
a fucking boat.
So now you
I'm
can
so-
just sit in the backboardy and presto little noises on each side of him while he's watching.
Oh, I was totally gonna just put like the most like disturbed demonic sounds, start driving him nuts. The crazier the sacrifice, the more value, right?
Dave, if
That's
you
how
want to
that works?
initiate, sir, the closing end credit sentiment. Why is he staring
Even.
off into space?
Who?
Even.
You.
You.
No, I'm watching you guys trying to figure out what's going on.
Give
I
us
was
the
putting
out.
notes.
He's doing his
Get us
little
the out.
noises and stuff, and I'm just like,
We're ready to. Oh, okay, gotcha. We're wrapping it up
all right.
before we forget.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, thank you for tuning in to episode 20 Adventures in Midgard 2.
Damn.
Well, next episode will be 21. I'm on a boat, motherfuckers. Doing
Don't
flips
you
and
ever
shit.
forget.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. Be sure to like and subscribe and watch our shit.